don't be slow with the applause and the roaring, please. Okay, we've got a new flower girls. There you go. Thank you. First thing we'll do is we'll spend a moment in silence, listen to the bit of music that the couple have chosen, and just realise where we are and why we're here. I just started playing in the background. I'm putting your playlist together, and usually it comes up very quick on Spotify, unless the couple pick very classy songs. So the background, when we got there. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Amen. Welcome everybody to this beautiful occasion of love, promise, commitment, and sacred vows. I'm thrilled and delighted to be with you, and the word I want to use for all of us, apart from our couple, the word I want to use for all of us right now is the word privilege. Because our couple are realising a dream that they had back in the States, to get married in an Irish castle with the people they love beside them. And this is happening, this is unfolding right now. And this will never happen again. That's why I think privilege is the word that we use to be here. They're sharing that with us. And I see some beautiful children here today. And if they start screaming and roaring, excellent. let them scream, because that's what kids do. My name is John Burns, and I'm what they call in Ireland now an interfaith minister. I'm not a humanist or anything like that. Basically, interfaith is a person legalised by the Irish government to carry out weddings anywhere, any day, in any way, for any couple. Provided with two things. A, they're over 18. Are you okay on that?
Yes.
And B, that they actually want to get married. How are we on this one?
Yes.
Okay. So once we have those two things and we get the legal worked up, we're good to go. And it's amazing that we can now in Ireland do fully legal weddings in places like this. So couples can have the wedding they like. I've had the great privilege and honour of marrying people who were previously divorced, people of different religions, a Jewish man marrying a Hindu girl, a Protestant lady marrying a Jewish guy, or whatever, it doesn't really matter. And I've done quite a few same-sex weddings, which is really new for Ireland. Since 2015 this kicked off. So the whole thing is opened up, and there are as many now female interfaith ministers in Ireland as there are males, and that energy was badly lacking. So we're coming along, we're getting there. So before this job, I spent 25 years as a principal in high school. So I'm well able to deal with kids who start screeching. No problem. First to say, you can relax now, Matthew, she's here. Poor man walked around the room for ages, wonder where the hell you were. But you're here. In Irish, to welcome you in our Irish language. Fáilte, Ashley, August, Matthew, Quigan, Át, Untuk Shaw. Salah, a town, only new bed, Quiver, Shiri, Grau. It's not Klingon. I didn't just make it up. It is Irish, and what it translates into is welcome Matt and Ashley to this amazing place, and may today become an everlasting memory of your enduring love for each other. Because your friends and family beside me here will testify to the fact that this beautiful affair, this beautiful love affair we see here, this love story, not starting today. You're moving it forward. You decided to commit in a legal sense and solidify your relationship, but you already are standing on a solid foundation of love for each other and a history, and with these lovely people to support you. It doesn't get better than that. So, would you like Matt or Matthew? Which would you prefer?
Either one.
Doesn't matter, okay. I'll mix it up anyway, I always do. And I always look up names of couples, what do they mean? And actually, there's loads of different definitions. I presume you've heard some of these.
Yes.
But it's derived from the Old English word ash and lea of forest glade, originally referred to a meadow where ash trees were found and then became an English family name. But as a person, Ash represents a place of beauty and inspiration. I thought that was nice. That was lovely.
I agree.
Matthew, I looked up your name. This is going to really inflate his ego, so I'm really sorry.
Are you recording it?
See? Matthew is a name inspired by the Greek name Matthias, which is itself a variation of the Hebrew name Mattheu, meaning the gracious gift from God.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so sorry. You'll be hearing this for a long time. So welcome to this, your wedding day, and maybe if we just realise where we're sitting right now. A very short story on this. This is Newtown Castle, and it was built around 1550, so quite a while ago, for the O'Brien clan. In 1641, it was listed as the property of Donogh O'Brien. However, Newtown Castle soon passed into possession of the O'Loughlin family, the most powerful clan of the area. And one of the things you learn about the Irish is that we like to fight a lot and drink heavily. So it's a great place to live, actually. The strongest ones usually win out, so everyone around here was fighting for land. And the Ordnance Survey of 1839 names Charles O'Loughlin as the inhabitant of this castle and describes the tower as being in fairly good repair. He was known as the King of the Borough. And at the end of the 19th century, Peter O'Loughlin lived in the castle and he was referred to as the Prince of the Borough. There's a huge history attached to this little tower. And I advise you maybe to look it up later on, but not just here where we're standing. Imagine 1550, there were people standing here. That's amazing. No electricity, no antibiotics, no cars, yet people lived here. And they've been through here. So there's a sense of them here also. But as you're here in this part of the country and you're getting married here, you're in the Burren. And the Burren is a huge limestone karst landscape here in County Clare and has been described by UNESCO lately as the last great wilderness in Europe. Unusual flora, unusual fauna, underground caves, stalactites, stalagmites, all of this, explore it. And about 5 minutes down the road was the Ivy Cave, which you can go right into. Were you there? Yes, stunning. Especially when they switch the lights out. You have to have an active faith. Where's Zach? Okay. So I just thank Zach for bringing your sister into her wedding day with such grace and pride. And I also want to welcome Hilda, who's here beside me taking amazing photographs. And I love working with Hilda because she provided me with a gorgeous album to prove that it did actually happen. And that you're witnessing what the hell is going on.
Hi.
Hi. Mind your head. That's it. Welcome, folks. You're very welcome. So let's appreciate this real moment in this amazing castle tower. And we listen to the wind roaring around us. I'm sure I'm very pathetic, maybe. So firstly to say, Ashley, you look absolutely stunning, doesn't she? Yeah. Absolutely stunning. And at this day, when everyone feels, offended if they're left out, Matthew, you look stunning as well. And supporting our beautiful couple today, I welcome Zachary, Zayla, Elizabeth, Brandon, Silas, Kaylin, Kelsey, Elena, Ashley, Sandy, Destiny, Trey, and Abel. You get everybody? Mm-hmm. I think you got everybody. I usually make a mess of that. And I know it's been recorded. So joining us, who will see this later on, would love to welcome from our Irish Castle Tower, welcome JC and Jeff. That's Ashley's parents, is that right? So nice, you're welcome, even though you're watching online. Also Marie, Laura, Alyssa and Ben. Will you leave anybody out? Guys, you're welcome. So if I might ask everyone, we might just close our eyes for a moment, please. I now invite into our castle tower the Spirit of God, the Spirit of love, and ask that the Spirit of God stays with our couple today, throughout their marriage and throughout their life, keeping them healthy, in love and full of joy. And in this moment where the Spirit of God has come into our room, we remember with great love Mary Ann and Louis Cox, Jane and Bill Souza, and with great love Matthew's parents, Brenda and Manuel. and thinking of these wonderful people, we invite them here now to join us in spirit. So I can ask you to open your eyes again. And I always remark on this at a wedding that it's your big day, it's your great day with your friends, yet our couple took time to remember your loved ones who passed. And my faith is, I'm more spiritual than religious. I often think that these people they've gone to the next stage, they're not gone. And to mention their names brings them into our room. I think that was a lovely thing for you to do. Anyway, welcome to this tower from Phoenix, Arizona, is that right? Mm-hmm. Are you? Okay. Well, I've had been looking up places where couples come from, mainly because I'm extremely nosy, like most Irish people. They're terrible, aren't they? They're awful. And the reason I do is, why would I want to go there? Why would I want to visit? And I always look for quirky things. So what came up? Camelback Mountain. That's there, right?
Yes.
The next one really drew me in. The Hall of Flame Museum of Firefighting.
Yeah.
Wow, that's on 601 East Van Buren Street. See, I've done my research. You're in the Buren. This place is in Buren Street in Phoenix. Okay, with a connection here. But I thought also, talk about trying to, market nothing. There's a website for the hole in the rock at Papago Park. So it's just a rock with a hole in it. You guys are stuck for things to show up. Anyway, just before we move into our readings, just to say to our couple, I did get a snappy email from Bruno this morning, yeah?
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Yeah, to say he wishes you both a fantastic day at your Irish Castle Tower wedding, but in protest of not being brought to Ireland, he's borrowed your American Express card. This gets better. He hired an Uber, and he's heading to Grover Basin Dog Park on North 20th Street to raise hell, and from there to Seamus McCafferty's Irish pub. Anyone know where that is?
No.
Oh, come on. It's on 18 West Monroe Street. So do I have to go over and show you where to go?
Yes.
Yeah, so anyway, Bruno's gone there for Guinness and he's 2 ribeyes. So you're looking to get that mess up when you get back. It's nice to meet Bruno here today. Our first piece of reading is going to be read for us now by Emina, isn't it?
Emina?
Emina. I'm sorry, Emina.
No, it's not.
I have it here for you.
Yeah,
Oh,
right there.
okay.
Don't forget when she's finished.
May the road rise to meet you, may the wind be always at your back, may the sun shine warm upon your face, the rains fall soft upon your fields, may the spirit of love be with you and bless you. May you be poor in misfortune, rich in blessings, may you know nothing but happiness from this day forward. May the road rise to meet you, may the wind be always at your back, may the warm rays of the sun fall upon your home, and may the hand of a friend always be near. May pure be the joys that surround you. May true be the hearts that love you. Ashley and Matthew, may your lives be marked by good health, mutual love, and respect for each other.
It's a slightly different version than you might expect me to personalize it for both of you. And I will send you the whole script there. Now, let's listen. That's Ireland. Sunshine, 5 minutes, and next week got this thing. So I'm going to ask Destiny and Zachary if they would pick up our 2 small candles over here and bring them over to our couple, please. So you stand. Take a candle off each. You shake their hand and give them a kiss, whatever you want to do. this one, just raise your hands and hold your candles back for a moment. Now, our couple have lit their individual candles, small little candles. The symbolism of candles in weddings: light dispels darkness and leads us through life. Main one. But really here, this little candle that Ashley is holding and we've lit represents at her wedding her life as an individual. Not linked to Matthew. Her life up to now, everything's happened, the good, the bad and the indifferent. Dreams and hopes. And Matthew holds his candle here, and that represents his individuality shining through his eyes, his own uniqueness from day one. Later on, when they made their vows and signed their papers, they will light the bigger candle, and that represents they move forward as we rather than I. That's really what they are. So we can choose here. And you take these with you today when you're having your meal plate like at your table. So I've asked Lizzie's here,
Yes, yeah.
if she would bring the bigger candle up, please. And we'll take it out together. Handshake or a kiss. There we go.
Going to love you.
That was traditional, you know that? You can have your seat again now. This cannot be lit until they've made their vows and after they've signed their paperwork. So I'm going to ask Sandy if she, for the second reading, please put your hand up.
Our prayer for you is this: that you will always remember the qualities that attracted you to each other when you first met, and how you felt as feelings of attraction turned into respect, admiration, and finally love. That you will work hard to turn your feelings of love into acts of love so that nothing and no one can divide you. That you will always have kind and loving hearts that are quick to ask for forgiveness when you are wrong, as well as to forgive when your partner is wrong. That your love might grow to hear all things, believe all things, and hope for all things, endure all things. We pray you place your marriage in God's hands, and that your love increases and overflows beyond anything that you can imagine.
Thank you very much, Sandy. Now, if I was giving out grades for the clapping, you know, really great. Up this now a bit. And again, a tradition in Ireland, you don't clap and do what you're told at weddings, you're not getting your dinner. So, So, I'm going to ask the couple to stand and to face each other, please. These are the hands of your best friend, Matt and Ashley, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day, as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the very hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. And these are the hands who will passionately love you and cherish you throughout all the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like no other person can. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief may fill your mind. And these are the hands that will countless times wipe tears from your eyes, sometimes tears of sorrow, for the book of life offers all of us those chapters, but many more tears of joy. These are the hands, Ashley and Matthew, that will tenderly help you to hold your family and friends as one, and as your main support unit as you walk through life as husband and wife. You cannot do this on your own. You need support. Ashley, you've held these hands many times before. As I remove my hands, now really feel them on your wedding day. And Ashley, these are the hands of Matthew, your husband-to-be and life partner, which will be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. Matt, you've held these hands many times before. As I remove my hands, now really feel them on your wedding day. Matt, these are the hands of Ashley, who you will call your wife. She will be your shield and your anchor as you both walk through life in love and into a beautiful marriage. So my two new friends from Phoenix, as you're celebrating, all I can say to you is keep the flame of your love alive. That's done quite simply. Each night before you go to bed, face each other, look each other in the eye and say with meaning, I love you. And you must say this in the morning before you head out to work. Keep the flame of your love alive because it's burning brightest today. Keep your eyes closed,
My name is Abel. I wish you guys respect each other for the entirety of your marriage.
This is Zach. I just want to say I love you guys very much. And I wish you guys forever happiness.
And I pray that God just is with you and keeps your marriage strong, love each other unconditionally, and to respect each other and keep God first, and He will guide you.
My name is Elena. I feel so honored to be here and just want to say thank you and I wish you nothing but the best.
Hi, this is Lizzie and Caitlin. We love you guys very much, and we can't wait to come on future adventures, and we bless your marriage with all of our hearts.
This is Destiny, and I'm honored to be here to watch your two of your love flourishing. I wish you nothing but the best and all the struggles. Just remember who you chose on this day.
This is Trey. I wish you guys all the love and all the fun in the world together.
This is Brenda, and I'm from Ashley Plan, a great godfather, and I'm glad to welcome Ashley as my new godmother.
This is Ayla. And now I wish you guys all the best and I'll always be here for you. Bye, guys.
Kelsey, and there's nothing better than having a good partner by your side. I'm so proud that you two have found each other, and that you just get to enjoy life together. There's so much more to come.
Your eyes closed. Now I'm going to take that off. Give each other a nice kiss. 3, 2, 1. You can open your eyes, folks. Now. I think just to face your friends, thank you for that. And the one thing you'll see later on is that it has given you the chance, your moment with them. And that's been captured. So it's a lovely idea, I think. Okay, good to see you again. Both of you bring your seats over. I always ask a couple a story about how they met and how they got to this stage, you know. And I got a lovely one back from our couple. And it goes as follows. Met in December 2013, both working in the same emergency room. And quickly became friends and talked every day via Facebook, and eventually moving to text messages. You can see the bravery started to build up here. Matt used to tell Ashley he was going to marry her like 20 times within the first month of being friends. Bit of pictures there, will you? And Matthew started driving Ashley to her second job. We then started having many breakfast dates after our night shifts. Ashley would make Matthew, this is lovely. Ashley would make Matthew hide down the street early in the morning while we watched her dad leave for work. So that she could be dropped off without her parents knowing she was with Matthew all night. That's terrible. He knows now. It took Ashley going to Ireland in 2018 to finally realise she needed to tell Matthew how she felt before it was too late. We officially decided to date one evening in September 2018 after we watched the Three Doors Down concert. Although Ashley made Matthew wait 5 years to make it official, Ashley always had a feeling she would end up marrying Matthew. So you tortured him for 5 full years.
Actually 7.
You do know now you've not signed any papers. And you're taking it as well. Okay. Matthew always remained patient, kind and loving despite Ashley's indecisiveness. And we moved in together in the summer of 2020. Since then our friendship has become stronger and our love has grown deeper. Became engaged in November 2021 and have since gone on many adventures. Isn't that lovely? It's a lovely story, and thank you for sending it on. I often get stories sent on from brides to be, and I can usually read those stories verbatim. If I get a story sent on by grooms to be, they always have to be edited. If you saw what some guys sent me on, you couldn't possibly read half of it. So I asked our couple to stand as they face each other. They're going to make their vows to each other. Which I have here for you.
Matthew and Encinas, I love you so much. You're my best friend, travel companion, rock, and partner in life. Even though I made you wait 5 years, I feel like we were meant to be together since day one when we first started talking at work. You even told me you were going to marry me like 2 weeks into getting to know you, and I thought you were hilarious for making that joke, but here we are. On this day, I give myself to you in marriage. I promise to laugh and cry with you, to encourage you to be the best version of yourself, and to support you in your decisions. I promise to maybe do the dishes every once in a while, and to always be your Disneyland partner. I vow to never stop exploring the world with you, and to never give up on our love through the good and bad times. I promise to be faithful to you, and to work towards our goals together. I promise to always be weird and make you smile. Finally, I promise to care for you and love for you as long as we both shall live. As we have been strolling through Ireland this past week, so many memories have been flooding my mind from these past 10 years of knowing you. Even more were made in the last few days with our friends and family, who I thank so much for helping make this day special. Maddie, you are the most selfless and kind-hearted man I have ever met. Thank you for showing me what true love is, especially since I thought for many years that I didn't think it would ever happen to me. I cannot wait to be your wife and create a beautiful family with you. I love you.
Thank you. To my best friend. About 10 years ago, we met, beginning a friendship and love that grew stronger every time. A love that I never thought I would experience in my lifetime. You have brought so much joy and happiness and stability to my life I never could have imagined. Before I met you, I was broken. You mended and held me and loved me regardless of my shortcomings. Each day you made me want to be a better man. You have been my greatest blessing and the prayer that I thought went unanswered. God has truly blessed me blessed my life with when He placed you in my life and on the same path. Knowing one day that we would meet at the right time, right moment in time that we needed one another. As we take on the journey of marriage, I promise to always be supportive, loving, and compassionate, a compassionate man that holds you through your best and worst times. I promise to be honest, loving, and faithful to support you in anything you choose to do in life, to be supportive of your dreams and ambitions. May God bless our marriage, family, and friends. I love you with all my heart. Together we can go the distance. The adventure is out there. Yes, I told you I was going to marry you.
That's you hold it in your hand. Okay, now facing each other. Okay, dear family and friends, as they say in the movies, it's time to seal the deal. I can ask those of you who area volunteer to block the exits. Now it's your turn to do that. This is their last chance. Are there any persons here present who knows of any reason why Ashley and Matthew ought not to enter into a legal and loving contract of marriage, should speak now or forever hold their peace?
Do it.
Excellent. Ashley, do you come here freely with the intention of being married to Matthew?
I do.
Do you hereby state, Ashley, that you have read and understood the list of civil impediments to marriage, and you solemnly declare that you believe there is no impediment of kindred or affinity or any other legal barrier to your proposed marriage to Matthew?
I do.
Matthew, do you come here freely with the intention of being married to Ashley?
I do.
Do you hereby state, Matt, that you have read and understood the list of civil impediments to marriage, and you solemnly declare that you believe there is no impediment of kindred or affinity or any other legal barrier to your proposed marriage to Ashley?
I do.
Okay, at the end of the next piece, you both say again, we are, so they hear you back in Phoenix, okay? It is now that I move to pronounce and legalise your marriage according to the laws of this country and the powers vested in me. In doing so, it's my legal duty to remind you now publicly of the serious and valuing nature of the relationship you're about to step into. For marriage is the full and voluntary commitment of two people to each other, to the exclusion of all others, and it is entered into with the desire, the hope, and the firm intention it will last for a lifetime, in the presence of each other. Think of the people you remembered earlier, and in the presence of your family and friends. Are you both happy to proceed?
Yes,
We are. I think we got the green light there, don't we? Ashley, please face Matt and repeat after me. I, Ashley, take you, Matthew, to be my lawfully wedded husband,
to be my lawfully
for as long as we live.
for as long as we live.
And we really, Ashley, please place Matt's wedding ring on his finger. And Matt, please place Ashley and repeat after me. I, Matthew,
I, Matthew,
take you, Ashley,
take you, Ashley,
to be my lawfully wedded wife,
to be my lawfully wedded wife,
for as long as we live.
for as long as you live.
And when you're ready, Matt, please place Ashley's wedding ring on her finger. And just face each other, hold each other's hands. Ashley and Matt, you've now declared before us all that they will be joined together in marriage, and this has been symbolised by joining of their hands, the joy of life, the presence of family and friends. At this point in our ceremony, with boundless joy, I can now pronounce you husband and wife.
We've done it.
So that's wonderful, though, that you see the we and the I, before this comes in. Before I ask our couple to sign their legal papers just here, like ask you maybe to remain as you are, I always ask the couple the day before their wedding, Oh my God, where did you guys come from?
Oh my God. Sorry.
You know, so,
I thought it was a spider.
My nephews.
actually, they're two very big spiders.
Okay.
Anyway, I asked her a couple of questions, and they were not to show each other the answer. And the question is, what did one mean to the other? Neither of them seen the answer. I'm going to read those out now. Asking about Matthew. Matthew means everything to me. He's my best friend, travel companion, lover, and partner in life. He's my security blanket during difficult times and does everything he can to care for me. He's the most kind-hearted, selfless man I've ever met. I love how much we've grown together in the last 10 years. I love him so much and I cannot wait to spend forever with him. Isn't that wonderful? Wonderful. And I asked Matt the same question. And good God, John, I'm busy, go away. No, but you did answer. And his answer is this. John, Ashley means the absolute world to me. She's brought so much joy and happiness to my life. She brings stability, love, and happiness to my life every day. She's my greatest friend, and I love her with every fibre of my being. Isn't that lovely? Now, folks, we're going to come around here. We're going to sign our phones, okay? Party over. Party one is Matthew. Matthew, you're going to sign it just like you signed here. And you're signing here, okay? On this line. Now put your hand on your shoulder as you sign.
This one here.
That's really doctor's signature, isn't it? Actually, you're saying just here, exactly as it is here. And you're saying this here, please. Put your hand on your shoulder. Lovely. Now I call our witnesses now, please. First, we have Sandy. Sandy, if you stand between the couple, and you're signing it here, and you sign it just as it's here, signing it here. So you both sign it. Okay. And then our last witness, that's Zach. Zachary. Let's turn it back, okay?
Last signature.
No, mine's the last one. Brilliant. No, my turn. Let's look towards the camera. How's my hair? That's it. So folks, they've done it. We've legalized it. They're now officially married.